using recycled oil the wrong way.
What are you doing? Making fries for Dad. Hey Dad, we made you some fries.
Oh, thank you.
Painting the midnight sky with Rob Boss.
Hi, I'm Rob Boss. Glad you could join me. The canvas is covered with liquid white. It's wet and slick. So let's start with the used black oil. There, the midnight sky. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Happy painting and God bless. Oh, he's not here. Where is he? Brandon? What? Where are you? Over here. What are you doing? I'm checking the oil, and I want to see if it needs to be changed. Oh, how do you know it needs to be changed? My mechanics teacher said if it looks like Pepsi, it needs to be changed. Does it look like Pepsi? It sure does. Okay, let's change it. I don't know how to change it. You don't? You didn't learn that in mechanics? No, all we learned was how to check the levels and when to change it. Do you know how to change it? No, I don't. Do you know who would know? Let's ask Dad.
We need a floor jack. Then we need jack stands. Then we have 2 slanted bricks that we're going to chuck off the back tires. We need the oil, 15 mil socket with a socket extension and a ratchet, the oil filter specifically for this van. Then we have an oil filter wrench. Actually, it's a socket type of wrench. And then, of course, to collect the oil, we need an oil pan. Okay, guys, ready for this?
Yeah.
So since the van's been sitting there for a while, we have to warm up the vehicle in order to warm up the oil, so that when it drains, it'll be draining a lot easier.
Alright.
So let's start the vehicle. It's been warmed up for a while, so. Before you close the door, what we need to do is we have to set the parking brake. Open the hood. There you go. We'll do it to the other side. So we're going to raise the vehicle. Okay, now we have to put the floor jack onto the heavy metal part. It's going to jack it up. So we're raising the vehicle so that we can get underneath to the bolt of the oil pan, which is right about there. Yeah, that's good enough. Brendan, if you want to take a peek underneath, the floor jack, that's the wrong spot to put it there. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to put it onto the main frame right here. So yeah, so you can lower it slowly. There you go, just like that. Okay, right there, that's perfect. Raise it. You put in the second jack stand. Remove the plug out.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm pouring used oil.
What for? Dad's in the back changing oil, and I want to play a trick on him. Oh, can I help?
Sure.
What are we going to do? Do you really want to know? Yeah. Okay, this is what we're going to do. That's awesome. Do you want to know what we did to our dad? Check out the clip at the end of the outro.
In order to drain the oil easier, we like to remove the cap at the top, and then when we pull the plug out, then the oil will drain a lot better.
Do it.
It's hard. There. There we go. Now we are ready to put in the oil pan to collect the oil. So let's slide that underneath. What I like to use also is a carpet so that we can kneel down and lay on it. It'll be much warmer than the cement. We're gonna slide in The oil pan underneath the drain plug. Is it lefty?
Sure.
You're tightening it that way.
That better?
Yeah, see it's counterclockwise.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now you know you're going to be undoing the nut, the bolt there. Okay, just going to put in the socket. There you go. Keep undoing it. You might be able to undo it with your fingers. So the challenging part here is when you're removing the bolt, you don't know when it's going to pop out on you. So you may lose the bolt into the oil pan, but that is okay. There you go.
Ready?
Ready? And there we go. And he didn't lose the bolt. Job well done. So as you can see, it's still draining. So the other thing I like to do is clean up the bolt. There you go. It's dripping a little bit by little bit. So what Brendan's going to do is put in the plug back in, wipe all the outside. Okay, and then we'll tighten it. You don't want to overdo it because what happens is this is like a pot metal. So it's not really strong metal, so you may end up stripping the bolt. Do you know what the next step is?
How do I take off the oil filter?
The oil filter, do you know where it is?
No.
Let's look up here. Can we see the oil filter from here? Do you see it from under there? What's that?
It's not this.
Move over. No. Oh, it's right here. It's
Where?
really hard to see, but it's right
Oh. So it's a
there.
pain.
There's the oil filter right there.
What can we use to remove the oil filter?
Okay, good question. What we can use is, there's 3 different types. You can use an oil filter strap, or you can actually use oil filter pliers. And in our case, we're going to use this oil filter socket. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this extension, and we're going to put it on the back, and we'll put it in just like that. Then we're going to give it to Brendan. He's going to use it. Yeah, just like that. There you go.
Yeah.
Got it?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll remove it because we can remove it by hand now. Okay, so we should move the oil pan forward so that it can collect the oil. We'll undo it. And as you can see, the oil's leaking. Okay, I'm gonna try to get it out. And then once you get it out, just dump it into the oil. And there you go. Okay, we're gonna remove the oil filter from the box. And then we have a little bit of oil here, where we're gonna add a little bit of oil to the rubber ring on the filter. Then he'll hand it over to his brother. And the key is to make sure that it's on the shaft. You got it? And then to tighten it, we do hand tight. That's how you change the oil filter. We'll remove the oil pan. Is it warm?
Yeah, it's actually really warm.
Ooh. Pull it right out, inside out. Oil filter is in. Oil plug is in. We're going to remove the jack stand so that we can lower the vehicle, and then we'll fill it up with oil. There.
I'm start putting all of it.
How much do you put in? If you look on here, the engine crankcase, oil and filter change requires 4.3 liters or 4.5 quart. This one says 4.73, so pretty close to all of it. You want to remove the tin foil out. Yeah, just like that. Just rip it right out. There you go. Yeah, because you don't want that tin foil to fall into the motor, inside the motor, because then it's going to cause damage.
How do you know it's the right type of oil?
Well, if you look at the manufacturers, it says that the preferred is a 5W30. And it's because of the temperatures that we're in. We have summer, which is nice, but then we also have winter, which is really cold. So we want the 5 because the viscosity is thinner, so when it's really, really cold, it's easier to warm up thinner oil than it is thicker oil. And it's a lot easier on the engine parts. And we're going to check the level by looking at the dipstick. So let's wipe it first, and then we'll put it back in. Let it sit for a couple seconds. Now you can pull it out, and let's see what the level is at. Looks like it is pretty close to the full mark. So we'll take this off. Okay, we're going to add, what do you call this?
The oil cap.
Oh yeah, we're going to put on the oil cap, and then we're going to start the van to get the oil circulating in the motor, and then we'll see if we need to add some more. What we need to do is since the vehicle is running, we need to check to make sure that the oil filter is not leaking and that it's not leaking from the oil plug. Oil plug and the oil filter, and does not look like there's any leakage. So good to go. After the engine has been running, we can see that the oil level is pretty close to the full mark. So we have enough oil in it. We need to recycle our oil, an empty pail of the oil. So what we're going to do is we're going to dump it in here. Once this is full, we'll take it to the recycle station. But before, we'll use the funnel so it's easier to pour. And there you go. This is how we change the oil filter in a van.
Hey Dad, what are you doing?
I'm changing oil.
Oh, you almost done?
Almost. I'm working on the oil filter.
Oh, nice. How much longer do you think it'll take you?
As soon as it's finished raining.
Ah.
Hey, what are you doing? What are you guys doing?
You like that idea or no? You have your glasses on, which is probably a bad idea.
Do you want to grab my glasses? Oh, you guys. That is, yeah. That does not taste good.
Yeah, that's what I thought when you were like, your hair's nice and shiny.
Okay. This is how you change oil in the car. You guys really got me.
Yeah, you did.
My eyes are hurting now.
Yeah, I bet. I don't think oil's the best in them.
Oh, my eyes are burning. Oh my goodness, look at this. You guys really got me.
You might want to get your neck.
What's that?
You might want to get your neck.
Get my neck?
Yeah.
Oh, in here?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Everywhere.
Oh. Well, you guys got the old man again.
Yep.
Oh. That's gotta be cold. How are we gonna get this out of my hair?
You're gonna shower.
Ah. Need a lot of shampoo. I'll have to clean this out.
Don't say darling, 'cause your face
More? Man.
don't ask, 'cause I know you're breaking. All this love and all this pain you've given. All this love and all this pain bring them from
Do you know what we... Do you want to know what we did to our dad? Check out the clip at the end of the intro. Outro, whatever.
Okay, that's good. What's next?
So look at you.
Hold on here. You stop. That's enough. Oh.